Hey you guys! So as y'all know, Selah finished pre-K and she is about to start kindergarten in just a few weeks. So I went ahead and ordered all of her books. Not all of them are here. I am waiting on The Good and the Beautiful curriculum order, so that may be I'm not sure if I'm gonna add it to this video or make it another video on its own, but I wanted to show you some new items that I added to our curriculum this coming up school year, and I am just so excited. So, okay. Hey guys, my name is Claudette. I have two kids, Selah and Walker. Selah's 4, she'll be 5 in October. Walker's gonna be 2 in September. And yeah, she is gonna become a kindergartner. We cover everything from projects to homeschooling, motherhood, life, just all the things, farm life. So we have about 4 acres that we just bought, and we are totally extending out, coming out of our comfort zone, getting animals we've never had before, and just working on the dream. So make sure to share and subscribe if you enjoy this video, but let's keep on going. All right, so where do I start? I've actually never done a curriculum video before, and I will do a review of her pre-K curriculum, and either you will just have seen it or I'm gonna upload it just after this video. So you should be seeing it if you haven't already. Okay, so one of the subjects that we always do is some kind of Bible curriculum. We did Indescribable by Louie Gigleo. I really enjoyed it. There is actually another book that I would like to get from Louie Gigleo, and it is called, oh my goodness, I am having a brain fog. I don't remember. I will post it below though. We do want to try it, but I have seen everybody using this and loving this. It is called Our 24 Family Ways. It's a family devotional guide. I thought it was actually very interesting because I now have 5 days a week that I can spend with Selah doing curriculum if I wanted to. And so each lesson, each family way, comes with an entire week or 5 days worth of instruction. So I'm excited. You ask a question, you read the Bible, you talk about it, and then you speak to God. So you pray. So I cannot wait to go over this with Selah. And then it actually has a coloring book that goes along with the lessons. So like the first lesson, she would have these pages to color. The Our Family Way 1. And then Our Family Way 2, Our Family Way 3, and so on. So I'm really excited for her to have those. This is her math book. This is by Masterbooks. We originally were going to do the Good and the Beautiful math, but I could not get my hands on the level K Good and the Beautiful, so I ended up last year getting math level K from Masterbooks, and we fell in love. She surpassed their pre-K lessons and went straight through level K and completely just pushed on through it, and it's on level 1 now. And it covers, let's see, a lot of things that I'm like, I'm not even sure if we can do this year, but I thought the same thing about the other book, and she just completely blew my mind with how much she learned at 4, let alone this year at 5. So more numbers, patterns, shapes, learning to count bigger numbers, introduction to addition and the symbols, and counting by groups, number families, 2 by 2, tally marks, telling time, introduction to subtraction. So I'm very interested to see where we are at the end of this coming school year, and if this is something like we do like maybe half of, and then for first grade do the other half, or if she is just gonna blow through this again. Sayla's very clever, especially when it comes to math concepts. Okay, so for history, instead of getting a full curriculum, I just kind of wanted to do some read-alouds. Yes, she's only 4, about to be 5, and only going into kindergarten, so I didn't want to overwhelm. So every week we are going to alternate. I wanted to do this book, guys. If y'all do not have it, it is even more beautiful in person. Even my husband agreed it is more beautiful in person. It's called Herstory. It's 50 women and girls who shook up the world, and we're just gonna go over one of them a week, I believe 1 to 2 a week, and we'll just alternate between them. So like Elizabeth I, like Joan of Arc, Indira Gandhi, Teresa, the Empress Zutian, Harriet Tubman, just all of these people, Amelia Earhart, Isabella, Sacagawea, Frida, Beatrix Potter. So I'm so excited to do this, guys. The other one I want to do, and I'm going to try and base some field trips. Mom, I like this. Okay. I'm going to try and base some field trips off of her Historium book, as well as her science, which is the Arthropods by the Good and the Beautiful. I'm going to try and do some field trip based off of each of those. So I've got to get looking in here and see what we want to do. But this is the Historium book, and it goes over a couple of different eras. It goes over, places. Africa, America, Asia, Europe, the Middle East, and Oceania. So it talks about what is archaeology. It goes over some really cool like statues and pieces of art. And then like it even goes into detail like Southern Africa, Western Africa, and ancient Egypt for Africa. You will read off like the facts, and this might be a little too much for her, but we're just gonna I'm gonna kind of pick through and give her information each week on certain things. And we may find like a video, or I may find like some worksheets or something to kind of go along with this. But like the terracotta equestrian figure, like just showing her these, again, like kind of critical thinking, like asking her what she feels when she looks at it, what she thinks, telling her what it was made of and why, things like that. I just think these are so cool. I think she's gonna like the Egypt, and Egyptians and all of that. I mean, even the Mayans and stuff, the Aztecs, I'm not a history buff, but when it comes to like art, like more of the museum type history, I love it. I love the way that it is implemented. Like it is, I don't know what I'm trying to say, like the way that it is presented, if that makes any sense. Like stories through art and picture, rather than just like reading in a textbook. Okay. So these are 2 new books that was recommended on, I don't remember who it was that was using it. I think it was Mama of 5, but I'm not 100% sure. But it's called Coping Skills for Kids Workbook. And I think she was also using the Critical Thinking grade K. And it could have been Angela Braniff from the This Gathered Nest, but it was one of those 2 mamas, I believe. I'm going to alternate between these 2, so I may do this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Something like that, where we alternate. So this is a coping skills for kids workbook, and this is like really cool. Like even an adult could use this. Like rate your stress, calming skills, distraction skills, physical coping skills, processing skills. It gives you examples, poses, yoga poses, take a mindful walk, meditation, deep breathing, triangle breathing, star breathing, lazy 8 breathing, deep breathing with bubbles, how to make a pinwheel with deep breathing. So, I mean, it is pretty neat, and I think we're definitely going to use some of this for Selah's quick to overreact, quick to anger, quick to excite demeanor, personality. I love her personality, but sometimes she is very quick to go into to deal with something with anger, or with anxiety, or with stress. So I want to use that. And then this is the Skill Sharpners Grade K Critical Thinking. I think she's just going to breeze through this. This is very, I probably should have got her 1 grade up, but it's count the pets, write the number. It's very like critical thinking, but it's pretty like to the point. Which do you like better, cats or dogs? Why? Trace the word that names the kind of pet you like best. Count and write the number, fill in the circle. And so it just kind of goes through all of these. She does love these though, so she's gonna love this because it has mazes, it has connect the dots. There's some things that she just really loves. And it goes over animals. Oop, let me show you. Animals, transportation, plants, and places. So she's gonna love the animal one. And it actually has, oh cool, I did not realize it had this in the back. It says check each activity as you complete it. So mountains and plains, you get to read about it, and then you label the parts of the mountain, which one's the peak, which one's the base. So that'll be very good for her. The plain, write the word plain, draw extra grass. Mountain range, draw more mountains in the mountain range, write the word mountain. So that'll be good. That'll be really good. Some more mazes. And as you see, the Skill Sharpners books, they have a whole bunch of different curriculum, and I do like using them. I want to say I don't know if it was Skill Sharpners or DK, but I used one of their like geography books, and we really loved it. Okay, so on top of her The Good and the Beautiful science curriculum, arthropods, we also are doing, I want to start doing experiments with her. And these are 77 science activities for illustrating Bible lessons by Donald B. DeYoung. So watch for the rainbow, jumping particles, counting calories, inside a feather. So these are pretty cool, like a good introduction to experiments. And I love that it has the Bible lesson behind it. Floating on air, a blind spot, whiter than snow. Okay, so I can't wait to try this. It covers God's design, music, God's promises, heaven, angels, the authority of the scriptures, weather, stability in a changing world, forming good habits, appreciating our senses, patience, trust, salvation, understanding, faith. So that'll be good. And honestly, we might do this instead of one of our 24 family ways, because I really feel like the 24 family ways, we're going to get done so quick if I don't like substitute with something along with it, if that makes sense. Because I think it's only 24 weeks. Now, as y'all know, we do poetry tea time, and I just love this. It's called Messing Around on the Monkeybars. This, I do believe, was from Mama of 5. It's school poems for 2 voices. So I could be one voice and she can be the other, or her and her daddy, or me and daddy. But it's all of these different poems. And so there's 2 narrators, like one reads this, and then one reads that. And it's just really cute things. New kid at school, Jenny's pencil, animal reports in the library. Just really cute, like school related poems. So that'll be for poetry tea time first, and then obviously we'll probably be done with this in just a couple of weeks. So I bought some read alouds. I want to do this with her. This is my home, this is my school. So that'll probably be one poetry tea time. We might read this, or I might just add this one day into our first week of school. And then at some point I want to read this, We Are the Gardners. This is by Joanna Gaines. This is also beautiful, you guys. Like, it's beautifully illustrated. And I don't know if y'all know Joanna Gaines or Chip, but they are the ones who do the home renovations. And I just love this, you guys. It's so beautiful. I have yet to read it. I kind of want to go ahead and read it, so that way I know, like, I already have some like critical thinking questions behind it. But I just, oh my gosh, I cannot. I think I'm more excited to read this than my daughter at this. Like, she doesn't realize who Joanna Gaines is. But this is written by her and her kids, and I just think that's just beautiful. Like, it doesn't get better than that. I wanted to do Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. So, she's actually watched this movie with me once. She may not remember it, but she did enjoy it. So, we're going to read this. I was kind of nervous about getting this because she is still young, but we are reading a 3rd grade book right now. During the summer, a 3rd grade chapter book, and she is showing me that she can repeat back the information from the book. Like, she is listening. She is getting something from it. So I wanted to do this and then watch the movie again with her. So that's those. Like I said before, it is a lot, and we still have the Good and the Beautiful curriculum, but I know with like the handwriting, she can listen to the read aloud, and I will alternate between read alouds and poetry tea time and history and science. And then the coping skills and the critical thinking, I will alternate those by days. So really we're only doing like 1 or 2 extra things along with her handwriting, Bible, math, and language arts. And that's how I want to do it. So I'll probably just do like Herstory once a week, Historium once a week, and poetry tea time once a week, and a read aloud once a week, and then science once a week. So we will go from there. Okay, so little one is awake, so definitely come back and watch some more. If you like this, let me know and subscribe. Bye.